Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Mapaseka, and in today's video we'll be doing a never have I ever questions with me. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first question says, never have I ever played hockey from school or work. I have never done that. The second question says, never have I ever rode a motorcycle. Yo, now guys, I grew up as a, I don't know, child, but I never did that. The next one says, never have I ever lost a bet. I always lose bet. I always lose bet. I gave up playing, what is this thing? Is it better bets? No, bad ways, because I'm bad. I am bad. Never have I ever cheated on someone. I have. I'll tell you the story some other time. But I have. Never have I ever sang karaoke. I have sang karaoke. I love karaoke. The song I love the most is Stay by Rihanna or Anything by Celine Dion. Anything by Celine Dion and Stay by Rihanna. The next one is, never have I ever broken a bone. I don't remember ever breaking my bones, because I'm still okay. I don't remember ever. Never have I ever lived alone. I did when I was at varsity. I was living alone. So yes, I have lived alone. The next one is, never have I ever been on a boat. Never have I ever been on a boat. I have been on a boat. I was in, do you call it a boat? Sorry. Yeah, I was in Cape Town. And then the other one was in Durban. So yeah, I have been on a boat. It was a boat ride. The Cape Town one, I think it was 30 minutes, and then I did it again when I was alone. It was around an hour, and then the Durban one was an hour also. Yes, it was an hour. So I have been on a boat. Never have I ever broken up with somebody. Oh, and I have so many times. I've broken up with people so many times, and I'm still okay with it. Never have I ever got seriously hangover. No, I don't drink to that extent of having a serious hangover. When I drink, I kind of restrict myself to until which point do I drink. If I feel like I can't go on anymore, I stop. That's just who I am. And then the next one is, never have I ever kissed someone in public. Never have I ever kissed someone in public. How public is public? How public is public? If it's like in a mall or like maybe concerting, I have kissed somebody in public, which I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it. The next one is, never have I ever fought in public. I don't normally fight, but the first and last fight I had was not in public. We were in a taxi. So we fought in a taxi. I don't know if you can call that a public, but if it's public, then I did. If it's not, then I have not fought in public, because I only had that one fight. You see that one. Never have I ever skipped out on a bill. No, I have not skipped. I like eating alone. I go to a restaurant alone and I pay for my own food, so I cannot skip out or on a bill, because I like going out alone. Seriously. The next one is, never have I ever won the lottery. I wouldn't be here if I did. Hey, I would not be here if I won a lottery. I would be somewhere in Dubai. I would be somewhere in Dubai. I'll be somewhere in Dubai. Never have I lied to a boss. I have. I have lied to a boss. I have lied to my boss and say, you know what, I can't come to work, I'm not feeling okay. But that time I took a taxi to see Ubay. Yeah. So I lied last week. They said they were asking me if I marked some papers, and I said, yo, yeah, I did, and the learners passed. Guess what? When I marked those script, the learners failed. So I don't know what I'm gonna say to him, but it's okay. He'll just forgive me. Never have I ever crashed a wedding. Tina, we do that. Angara, we are in Limpopo. Is those wedding where, you know, everybody's invited. As long as you see a tent, you go, you come in, you know. So I have went to a wedding I was not invited, and I'm proud of it because those are the best wedding. Never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24 hours. I have never in my life kissed more than one person in 24 hours, unless if it's my daughter. Unless if it's my daughter, it's somebody else and my daughter. That makes sense, because when I get home, I'll just give her a baby kiss, nice one. But if that is a guy and a guy, I have never. Never have I ever pranked someone. No, I remember I have never pranked anyone. I don't prank. I don't prank. If I want to do something, I'll tell you directly that. You see? Yeah. Never have I ever had a one night stand. No, I have never had a one night stand. I don't know how you explain your one night stands. Going out and then meeting a guy and then boom, you guys have slept together. That one I have never done. No. I don't even talk to guys. I don't talk to guys. Like, I don't. Never. Never have I ever climbed out of a window. I have climbed out of a window. I was at home at night, and you know, my my room is right next to my brother's room, so I cannot go through the door because he will hear the door as it opens and closes. So I had to climb a window, and he found out the next day because when he came through he saw that my shoes were on my pillow. I don't know how, but he was like, hey, what's okay? I'm like, why did the tago dili mo msemelo? So I have never have I ever laughed so hard I peed my pants as an adult. I don't laugh to that point, meaning. When I laugh, it's like that's how I laugh. That's how I laugh. So I'll never do that. Never have I ever sent a sex text. Yeah, that one. I do. I do. I just haven't done it today, but I do. Yeah. Yeah. Never have I ever got on the wrong train or bus. No, I have never gone. And I'm very careful. I'm very careful. I take a lot of things. If a person says the number plate will be this one, I screenshot everything. So I'll never go into the wrong whatever. Never have I ever cursed in a place of worship. I have not. I have not. I don't even go to church anymore, so I wouldn't know. Never have I ever went 24 hours without showering. I have. I'm not going to lie. I have. I'm not going to tell you, but I have. So it's fine. Never have I ever had to take a walk of shame. Shem. You ka se mphoqe. That's the one thing for sure. You cannot do that to me. I can say English, but you cannot do that to me. If you feel like you've won the battle, Hashem, I'll give you my last word. And you're gonna regret it. That's who I am. The next one is never have I ever went on a road trip. I have not went on I have never went on a road trip. Nope. Never have I ate an entire pizza by myself. Not at once, but maybe 2 nyana, 3 nyana, you see, and then the box is done. Yeah, that one I did. Never have I ever saved a life. Your God do not want me to save any life. I've never been in a situation where I have to save lives. If that was the case, I would have done it. But God, maybe I'm too weak for that, so I have not. Never have I ever got a tattoo. I am not going to get one anytime. If I say soon, you think maybe after 5 years I'll do that. I am not going to get any tattoo. Never have I ever wanted to be on a reality TV show. What's that I have? I wanna go to 90 Days Fiancé. It's just that I don't have an American who wants me. I wanna go to 90 Days Fiancé. I just don't have an American who wants me. If that was the case, I would definitely. And then never have I ever started a fire. I had, like those fires at home, you see them, those ones you just start to cook. Like I have, and I'm good at it. Like I'm top notch. Like I do it to the best. Never have I ever slept outdoors for an entire night. I'm 27 years old, so I've done it not once, not twice, but many times. Never have I ever run a marathon. I'm not good at running. I'll never even run. I'll never ever in my whole life run a marathon, but I do wanna. Sometimes I do wanna go and just try it for the sake of trying it. Never have I ever given or received a lap dance. Guilty as charged. I have, but let's leave it. Never have I ever made a speech in front of 100 people or more. I have given a speech in front of a lot of people. So I have. That is definitely I have. Never have I ever relieved myself in a public pool. I'm not going to answer that. Never have I lied to my best friend about who I was with. I have lied to my best friend. My best friend. I have lied to her about who I was with because of some reasons I'm not going to tell you guys anytime soon, or even now. I'm not going to tell anybody about them. So yeah, I have. Never have I ever been to a Disney park. I have never been there. Never have I ever had a threesome. I have never had a threesome. I'll never have a threesome. Yes. Never have I ever left someone on the road. I'm not that cruel. Never have I ever fallen asleep during I have never. That's being cruel also, and I'm not that cruel. Never have I ever lied about my age. I always do. I don't like questions when they ask you how old you are and you say I'm 27. They're like, what? So I give them the age they want me to be. I'll be like, I'm 17 or 18, and like, oh yeah, nah. So I do. Never have I ever made up a story with someone who wasn't real. About someone who wasn't real. I lie, but not to that point. I lie, but not to a point of doing that. I never have I ever participated in a protest. I have a lot. The biggest one was Fees Must Fall protest. I was there in Pretoria. I was there in Pretoria 2015. I was there. I fought for whatever. Fees must fall. I was there. That's the biggest one. And the minor ones which I had go University of Limpopo many. So I have been in a protest. Never have I ever had sleep paralysis. I sometimes do, and it's so bad. It's so bad, and I hate it. Never have I ever been the alibi for a lying friend. I know my friends, like, they know I'll sell them out, so they'll not want me to be there. Never have I ever regretted an apology. When I apologize to you, just know that I am really sorry. I apologize only if I'm really sorry. Never have I ever pretended I was sick for attention. Never have I ever pretended I was sick for attention. I take being sick seriously. Imagine if I have to pretend. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Never have I ever disliked something that I cooked. I'm a good cook, but sometimes I'm bad. So yeah, that has happened. Never have I ever deleted a post on social media because it didn't get enough likes. I'm not like that. Never have I ever spent more than $100 on a top. I don't know how much is $100 in South Africa, but I think that should be around 1,000 to 1.5. So I'm not that crazy to that extent of spending 1.5 on a shirt, on a top. Never, not me. Maybe others do it because they say it's an investment. But Mina, I rather not invest in those things. Never have I ever thrown a drink at someone. Alcohol is expensive. It does not matter even if it's water. It's expensive. I'm not going to do that. Never have I ever worn someone else's underwear. Never have I ever gone to a strip club. I have never done that. Never have I ever met someone famous. Or accept. Never have I ever been on a sports team. Nope. Never have I ever been engaged. I've never been engaged, guys. By who? By who? Never have I ever gotten married. I've never been engaged, so I'll never be. What? Yeah. Never have I ever donated to a charity. I did back when COVID-19 started, and there was this thing they said we must donate. I remember I donated around 50 rands. So that's the only donation I ever made, and sometimes I do just give away my clothes, but not necessarily to charity, but to somebody who is needy. Never have I ever pretended to be sick to get out of something. No, I told you I take getting sick seriously, so I cannot do that. Never have I ever ghosted someone. I still do ghost people. I give them numbers, but when they text, I'm like, I'm not in the mood. I don't want to talk to you, so don't talk to me. Never have I ever had sex on a beach. No, I have never. The last one is never have I ever fallen in love. I am in love now, guys. Think it's a matandweni. Yeah. I am in love, so I've been in love with some of the people who maybe not the one I am in love with now. But oh my voice. But I have been in love. So guys, that's it for today with my never have I ever question. Please subscribe, show me the love, like the videos and everything. Guys, I do not have an Instagram. I do have Instagram, I'm just not active on Instagram, so I'll never say, hey, follow me on my Instagram. Maybe when you see, I'll tell you to follow me on my Instagram. But for now, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Love you.